Hello. I am not sure what is going on. I think I'm making things work. I hope so. Hello. Hello, Potter. Hello, M0. Hello, Lord to Basil. Hello, Yoavko. Hello, Orishiro. How you all doing? Enjoy your lurk, Lord to Basil. Enjoy your lurk. And hello, something stochastic, of course, of course. The Lord of the Cubes, I assume. This is your title. I don't actually remember. Hi, Infernal the Great. Welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're good. Yeah, how are you all doing? How is everybody? How are you doing? I'm feeling a little bit better today. My throat is not so awful. It's still not great, but it's not as bad. So this is good. I am still feeling very tired though. So I think that this is going to be an actual disaster because I am going to be like, I don't remember how to do things. Yay! Success! Excellent. I really have no idea what I'm doing. But yes, how is everybody? How are you all doing? Hope you're doing good. I am, yeah, like I said, very tired. Very, very tired. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I had a very weird experience earlier because I was like doing teaching stuff and then like the classroom, it was really bright. Like the lights were really bright and I couldn't focus. And then people were asking me questions and I'm like, I don't know because it's too bright. And they were like, what? I'm like, I can't, if you have never experienced not being able to think because it is too bright, I don't know how to help you. But that is what happened. So yeah, and then I came home and just stared at the wall for a while. Yes. Hi Sango, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. What did the pirate say to the data scientist? Ah, matey. Yes. I feel bad. I feel like I just read that out and it like my accent just makes everything sound sarcastic. I apologize. Yes, we are. We are indeed doing R. That's the plan for today. I may or may not have a pressing deadline that I need to meet. So we are gonna do a coding stream. Yeah, that's the point where I'm at. I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, I have no stream ideas. I am just working and you're all gonna be happy with it. That's it. There's no creativity at the minute. My brain is spaghetti. Good luck, thank you, thank you. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. I think it'll be fine. Mostly what I need to do is fairly simple stuff. So I think I'm just gonna literally be just doing it and then talking through while I do it, potentially. I think that's the plan. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I've done one like R stream before and it kind of was like, yeah, like that. I just was talking out loud and hoped for the best. And I think it was fine. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Because I think last time I was a bit more functional. Like this week has just been the worst for me actually being functional. I'm not gonna lie. I just, in general, I'm just waking up and I'm just like, aha. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I really have no like interesting stories to tell today, which is quite sad. Like, yeah, I have no stories. It rained today. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. I have no science stories even. Like I haven't even like got much. I guess actually something that was good today that I did this morning, I managed to write 500 words of my literature review just out of nowhere. Just like a burst of inspiration came to me, which was very, very cool. I liked that. That made me happy. But yeah, okay, right. Let me bring up R at least. Let's at least have it on screen. Hi Fi, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Everyone went home, but I still have lab work to do. Time to blast Psydere. Yes. The perfect co-working stream, exactly. And hello Bobo, how you doing? How you doing? Right, okay. I'm doing things. Wait, there we go. Yes. R. Why is the terminal so big? Go down. It's too big. Okay. Yes. This is our studio. Is this okay? Actually, is this a good theme, or are we struggling to see things? That is a question to ask, because I'm not sure if this might be not great in terms of what I can do. But can I zoom in? No. Is this too small? Might be too small. Hang on. Let me fiddle around with the settings. There must be a way for me to make this look bigger. Let's see. Oh wait, I can zoom in. Oh, okay. Why is it that? Okay, whatever. I can zoom in. We can see. Hooray! Hooray, success. The science VTuber didn't science these days. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing science, but it's just not the stuff that I can really like give interesting stories about, right? Because it's just a lot of writing and reading and then writing and then reading and then putting in references and then writing more. Like that's it. That's my whole time at the minute. And then I'm also like running surveys and then like trying to like approve people's payments and then checking the data quality as it comes in. Yeah, it's not been very fun. But now I have some data, so we can do some science on stream. Why not? This is a real data set, by the way. I'll get back to what's actually in it in a second. Hi, Direct. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Trying to currently get Fisher Psy to ship me science water. I have questions. What is science water? I'm confused. Okay, it's a bit small. Well, I mean, it's bigger now, isn't it? So this should be fine. High contrast theme are always better for readability. Shall I? Yeah, let me try and actually find a contrasty theme, because this one's a bit... I don't like contrast, personally. It upsets my eyeballs, which is why it's a more subdued theme. I can't remember how to do it. No, I do remember. It's in global options. Why am I hiding this? I don't know why I'm hiding this. This is... I don't know. Why am I hiding this? I genuinely don't know. Right. These are the themes. So... Oh, you can... Wait. Oh, there's no Comic Sans. That's so sad. Okay, right. So at the minute, we're on the Tomorrow Night 80s theme. So I'm just going to go through them. The thing is, a lot of them are not very contrast. So, yeah. Don't know why. I hate this one. We're not doing this one. What's got decent contrast? Oh, wait. No. Let's see. Okay. Maybe this one? Is that better? It's got a bit more contrast. Perhaps? No. So we made jokes about the Brits last stream. Let me make one about the USA. I mean, you get a free Brit joke pass in this stream, to be fair. This is closer in size to all the text on my monitor. That's good. Okay, that's good. That means it's about the right size, probably, I think. Did you know that the Americans use the metric system? Because oh no, that's a bad joke. Oh no. Also, after a week of pitch battle, I finally won against Angular. Well done, DocRect. Well done, well done. Very good. What now you just need to win against all of the others. What they don't tell you is that all of the JavaScript frameworks are actually just like... Have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim with like the evil X's? It's like the evil JavaScript frameworks. That's what you have to do. You have to battle all of them. So, you know, we've got like, what, another 13 to go? Good luck. You can do it. Special water that has no nucleases. Has very special filters. We shed RNases that could mess with gels. I see. I wish that we had fancy equipment in psychology. Sometimes we have an EEG. But yeah, is this like high contrast enough? I think I can compromise with this. Dracula. Yeah, there is one called Dracula. It's pretty funky. Now I've forgotten what I had on. That one? Yeah, I think it was this one. You've caused a visceral response from my lab mate from seeing the R interface. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, lab mate. I don't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm currently on a trauma dump. Oh goodness. I'm so sorry. This is good. Okay. Right, let's go with this. This is good contrast, I think. This is good contrast. Yes, yes. Okay. I'm going to be drinking tea quite a lot for the first early bit of the stream because I have actual caffeinated tea today. Caffeinated black tea with milk, of course, because I am British and that's how we do it. And I need to drink all of it, ideally within the next 10 minutes, probably 15 minutes, because otherwise it will be too much caffeine too much late. I will struggle. Yes. I swear there's logic in my thinking here. Svelte kit is the Ramona Flowers of frameworks. Yes. I like that. Okay, so right, now we've got our contrast set up and the margins aren't weird and I've finished tinkering. This is RStudio by Posit. They changed their name recently and it was very upsetting. I say recently, it was probably like 2 years ago now, but everything that's happened in the last 4 years is all just condensed into one nondescript PhD period for me, so that's, yeah. But yeah, so I've got a dataset. Now, the dataset had some not identifiable information. This data was collected through Prolific, which is like a participant recruitment platform, so you can pay people to take your survey, basically. It was so it was done through Prolific. The thing is that when you get data from Prolific, it has like ID information, so like not like actual like government issued IDs, but everybody gets a unique identifier. Yes, quack, I agree. So everybody gets a unique identifier, and I didn't want that to be in the dataset while I'm streaming, basically. I don't want it to be in the dataset at the end anyway. It shouldn't be there. There's also like unique session IDs and stuff like that, which I wanted to take out before doing anything with it publicly. So I did that already. I did that like yesterday, I think. Yeah, so there's also metadata from Prolific about the participants' like submission habits, like how many studies have they taken part in. I don't know, like what are their demographics, like their gender and their ethnicity and stuff like that. So I wanted that too. So what I've done is I've written this here script that has already done this for me. It imports both of those two data sets as they are, like downloaded. And it uses the tidyverse and janitor packages to basically just clear up the names, because janitor's got this clean names function, which is very cool. If you're using tidyverse, if you're using anything really, but especially if you're using tidyverse, if your variable names have got like a dot in them, it can be very problematic because it misreads it as a I forget as what, I think as a, I want to say it's a matrix, but I'm probably wrong. Either a matrix or an array, I forget which. Or maybe maybe even a data frame. I don't remember. But yeah, it misreads it as something. So you have to get rid of any dots basically, and this is just the fastest way to do it. Like you can write a manual script to be like, oh yeah, you know, do like a grep thing. Like, you know, like a search for all of the dots and replace it with underscores. But it's just effort to make it work, like just on the column names. So I just use the janitor package. It does it for me. She just screamed about .s. Yeah. Oh wait, she's empathizing, but is leaning in and saying things about R, Perl, and Unix. Okay, I think that might be beyond me. I am just a simple social scientist. I don't know these things. I just know R. Mostly I just know base R, but I do know a little bit of like, you know, like I know the tidyverse ecosystem, and also like some like other packages, obviously, like this one. Yes, but this one is part of Tidyverse, I think. It's not part of Tidyverse, but it's like meant to be used with Tidyverse, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm very lazy, so. And like the variable names are pretty straightforward because they're being exported straight from a survey, like online survey software. So they're all variable names that have already been manually named, but there's just a few default ones from Prolific and from the software that automatically put in a dot for some reason. It's very annoying. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Use a random package on the internet to automate boring stuff she could have written herself. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And then she wonders why she has so many dev viewers. Yes. Love the data engineering. Thank you. I'm quite proud of it. I don't really do it though. Let's be honest. My version of data engineering is like, oh look, I've got this small little data set with like 250 rows in it. It's I'm just gonna random package, apply, do the thing. Yes, success, it works. Yes. But yeah, so that's what that does is, yeah, it just changes the names of the columns. And then we get to the exciting part. We do a full join based on the participants' IDs. And then we remove the IDs. And also, we're removing anybody that didn't consent to have their data included as well, because they didn't, like, yeah, they shouldn't be in the data set. They still got paid, like, because they did the research, but yeah, I don't want them to be in the data set because they didn't want to be part of it. They got to the end and they were like, oh, this is sus. Because it had some, not like serious deception, but like, if you're doing certain types of research, you can't tell them what you're researching because it influences people's responses. So yeah, that's the reason for that. Is just filtering out. Also, like just dead rows, because there was in the metadata dataset. That doesn't make sense. In the demographics dataset, there was like, it included the demographics information of people that left the study and, you know, whose responses were rejected. So didn't want those in there either because that's not good because they didn't consent to take part. So yes, that's the reason for that. And then it puts it all into a nice data set and then writes it into a CSV file. And that's where we are. We need to import this. Yes. That's what this little script does. Very nice, very basic. Doesn't really do anything useful. But that's fine because we're going to import the data set and then we're going to start doing stuff there. This is just like the very basic cleaning. This is like, you don't need to run this. This is just for your information. No, it's going to be uploaded with the data set and I'm just going to be like, don't run this. There's no need to do that. This has been pre-done. It's just being uploaded so you can see what I've done. Yes, yes. Proud of me, thank you. You thought I will. He actually did. He actually did teach me well. Can people infer what you're researching by what you're asking? Yeah, if they put their mind to it, I'm sure they can. But we do throw in a few. So this one's quite fun. We threw in a few like filler questionnaires. So basically, what we were testing, we were doing a variation on like attitude inoculation, which is this theory that like if you expose people to a small amount of like misinformation or disinformation or conspiracy theories in advance and then tell them like you're gonna see this and then these are the ways that this is trying to influence you. But like when I say a small one, I mean like basically a silly one, like the kind of thing where you look at it and you're like, oh come on, that's obviously a joke. But like if they know up front straight away this is very obviously satire, this is very obviously a joke, then you tell them, but in the wild, people do actually post stuff like this sometimes on the internet, and then this is the strategies that they use to try and get you interested in their misinformation. Then in theory, that should make people aware of the strategies used, and then they learn it, and then they take that away in the future. And we're seeing whether that has an impact on how accurately people can identify the misinformation. And we're kind of like, we're testing it across a bunch of different like topics, basically. Yeah. And then we've got a few like random filler questionnaires that are nothing to do with the research. But yeah, that's to try and throw people off. So there's like one about climate change, for example, and like we're not actually researching anything to do with climate change beliefs. But if they're like starting to think, okay, these researchers are doing something about misinformation, and then they see a climate change scale, then they're like, oh, it must be that. That's interesting. Yeah, that's the way that we try and throw off participants, which is quite bad, really. But you know, it needs to be done. We do tell them afterwards. We give them the option to opt out of the study after they've done it. As in, like, to say, you know, I'm not comfortable. This was too much deception for me. I'm not happy with this. Opt out. Don't use my data. But nobody really does that. I also put in all of my studies, I put a feedback box, like after everything's been explained to them and after they have the opportunity to opt out. I put a feedback box so that people can just type in whatever their thoughts are. And I never get anything about the deception element, which is quite interesting. I get lots of things about other things, but I don't get that. Yeah. They can word questions in a way to mask. That's also true. We can also do that. We can word questions in a sneaky way. But I'm kind of inclined to not do that, because if you try and mask questionnaires, I think you tend to tap into something that's wrong, basically. Like, you start to tap into like the wrong latent construct. Personally, I'm much more keen on just like measuring actual behavioral data, but it's really hard to get. And you know, I did most of my study planning was just entirely overturned because of the pandemic. Couldn't actually bring people into the lab anymore, so yeah. Yeah. I mean, people are actually fooled by satire all the time. It's called Poe's Law. This is very true. This is very true. Very, very true. Hi, Violet Normaka. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, I remember I used R Commander at statistical psychology classes. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I am, I've just realized my model is broken. What? Going on? Oh gosh. Give me a second. I'm gonna restart that. It's broken. But yeah, no, I've been actually was teaching it today, funnily enough. I was teaching or TAing a stats class. So yeah, but that was not with R, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I don't know anything about SPSS or JAMA or Jhove or whatever they are. I don't know anything about them. No idea. Sad. Yes, there we go. I'm back and I'm actually functional again. Yes, yes. You'll stay here remembering your good old days as a psychology student. Please, please, please do. Also, I'm very impressed that you were learning R in your classes, because like we're like, it's very variable whether people learn R or not in psychology. I'm gonna bring up the other script so it looks like I'm actually doing something useful. It's very variable. Like classes where they actually teach you R, very, very commendable. Like, you know, I think it's really useful to just, first of all, from like a coding standpoint, like coding's actually just a useful skill. But also, from what I'm hearing, there's more and more, like, especially like public bodies, like government bodies and stuff like that, that are relying on R and Python in particular. So very cool that you learned that. That makes me happy. And yes, it's nice to meet you too. Welcome in. Yeah. So what are we doing? We are, first thing we need to do is do our setup. I always I don't know if I even need to do this. Why is this in italics? That's okay. That's clearly a theme thing. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, so I always do myself little headings, basically, because otherwise I get confused. What do I want to import? I want to import, no, wait. Oh gosh. Right, hold on. A library. We want tidyverse. I don't know what else we want right now. I'm just gonna forget this. And then we want to import data. We want to also set our working directory. Let's do that first. Oopsie. Right. What is the code for setting working directory again? I've forgotten. Stuff. Time to bring up GitHub. Yay! I'm just gonna copy my previous code. You can just do it, to be fair. There's like I think it's session. Yeah, there, set to source file location. You can do that, but that's it works, I guess. Hi, Dead Hyperspace, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Copy random shit from GitHub. To be fair, I was gonna copy it from my GitHub repository. To be clear, I was going to copy it from my own GitHub repository. I'm just going to reuse bits of my own code from a previous study. Look, if it works, it works. Like, there's no need to think if I don't have to think. You know what I mean? Grow up so fast. I've always been like this from the beginning. That's the worst part. It's just the thing is the thing that's really funny about this repository is that I've been working on it because like originally I did my analyses in SPSS and then I ported them over to R. And I've been working on this repository for maybe like a year and a half. Since July 2023. Yeah, so it's where I'm putting like all of the materials and data and stuff for my PhD. And it's really funny watching my code go from like actually disgusting to still disgusting, but not as bad. Because I've been like obviously iterating it and making slight improvements as I go along. It's very, very funny to watch. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm looking at no, I'm looking at this one. This one, yes. Okay. Analysis, yes. Okay. Yeah, because otherwise I'm gonna forget all of the packages I need. Bonk. There you go. So tidyverse, I use it for piping data. It makes my life easier. Frequency tables does what it says on the tin. Psych, I think that's for internal consistency. I think you can do Chromebax Alpha with that. RStudio API, that was the one that I was using to set the working directory. So I used that. I'm just going to copy and paste my code. Yes, set my working directory as the directory name of the active document according to RStudio API. Yes, use the path from that. Yes, yes. And then effect size is for effect sizes. Goodness gracious, who would have guessed? LM test was for something to do with linear regressions. I don't think I need that. I might need it though. I'll come back to it if I need it. Yes. Oh gosh, wait. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The act of copying and pasting, working code, and changing the variables is a staple. This is so true. Like, it's like 90% of my coding experience is just like, oh, I know, I want to do this thing. I have a vague idea of how to do it. How do I do it? Stack Overflow will know how to do it. Stack Exchange will know how to do it. Let's go there. Why is she using tinies on her work? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know anymore. I'm so tired. Hello, Nightmind. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Good morning. Yes. Oh. Hi. I'm a little nervous and paralyzed, but besides that, I'm fine. Oh dear. I hope you feel less nervous and Glad you're fine overall, but I hope you feel less nervous. Sadly missed the previous Gorilla stream because I saw the notification too late. I'm sorry. It was honestly just me being sick, to be fair. Not like actually being sick everywhere. That would be terrible. That would not be streamable content. It was me trying to cope with having the flu and failing. So you didn't lose much. Let's actually assign that. That would help, wouldn't it? Let's import all of our... Oh no. What am I missing? Okay, nothing. It's just masked. It's fine. It's just a warning. It's fine. Just ignore it. Dataset. There we go. There's our dataset. So nice. So nice. So nice. So thank you for the hydrate and posture check. And be mindful. Thank you, Nightmind. And also, yes, quack. I agree. I've got tea. I'll have my tea. Oh man. The vibrational model every time I drink tea, it never stops being funny to me. It's been almost a year. This still makes me smile. A basic sense of humor. Like, look at this. That's the powers that tea gives me. It gives me so much energy that I start vibrating like a particle. It's had too much something. Ultraviolet light? Question mark? I don't know. Anyway. Yes, thank you for the be mindful redeem as well. Let's do that. Let's do that because God knows that we need it while we're coding. We need to be mindful. Very important to look after your well-being. Nowadays, ChatGPT has already scraped all of Stack Overflow and won't flag my question with a duplicate of a question a decade old. This is very true, actually. It is quite, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite helpful. Like, I regularly use it, not necessarily just being like, do the thing for me, but like, I have an idea of how to do it, and then I'm like, is this gonna work? And then ChatGPT is like, no, you're silly. Or sometimes it's like, yes, actually, you're right. This is how you do it. And I'm like, oh, I did exactly the same thing, but I just spelt something wrong. That explains the error. Mostly I use it for error interpretation. I'm not going to lie, because I look at errors and I'm like, this is words and I do not understand them. Yes, yes. The tracking loss with drinking or eating is something I can generally always spot now. It's quite funny. This is me waving my hand in front of my face. I think each type has its own unique type of tracking loss movement. Hi Nico, hi, how you doing? How you doing? Coding stream. Yes. At least attempting. Oh look, I've already written some code. We've already got 15 lines. Wild. I don't remember, I just realised I don't remember what analyses I'm meant to be doing. That's good. I will have to look that up. I'll have to look that up. Got a travel set for Chinese tea ceremony for $50, but all my friends seem to either be too busy or fall with a cold. It is like getting sick season, really bad. Really badly sick season. To be fair, like the flu thing that I had the other day, genuinely it like knocked me real bad. It's the first time that I've just laid in bed and watched anime for a whole day in a very long time. And I kind of appreciated the break. But also I was like, not a fan of this. That's madness, 14 lines in 40 minutes. I know. Counting the empty lines. It's important. It's part of the formatting. They count. They count. I'm using it to speedrun the assignments of my last disciplines at university. Baby Shiro and work don't give me much time to do it proper way anymore. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I can very much imagine. Thank you for the kind words. I'll try my best. You're welcome. I mean, I'm sure you always try your best, but you know, you're doing good. You're doing a good job. Okay, right. The mindfulness task for today. The task today is, it's a gratitude task. Exciting. Okay. So, the gratitude task today is take a photo of something that you're grateful for today. I don't know why I put such a big pause there. There isn't one in the grammar. Take a photo of something that you're grateful for today. This could be a person, a meal, a possession, a pet. Save it in a gratitude album. I feel like that could be a very cute thing to do for like a year. Obviously, that would be a big commitment, but like taking a picture of one thing that you're grateful for a year and then turning it into like an animation. That would be fun. That would be fun. Screenshots the stream. True. That's probably what I would do. So predictable. I also try my best to avoid R as a mood. Yeah. I quite like it. I quite like it actually. I don't hate it. But I'm also like, the main problem I have with R is that I forget that it iterates from 1. But it really bothers me that it does this. There's no need for it to do that. But yeah, I always forget that it iterates from 1, and then I'm like, oh, why is my array access not working? Why is it not working? And then I'm like, oh wait, I need to, add 1 onto the number. That makes sense. Yes. It's very sad. I'm grateful for Husmod. Paid chatter. I'm also grateful for Husmod. I don't get paid for it though. I just get to enjoy the presence. Yes. We're all grateful for Husmod. He does a great job of modding when I'm not third monitor content. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I would have taken a picture of today. This is very, very weird, very specific. But I think it would be, one of the things would be my new dishwasher. Remember how I said the dishwasher was broken? Yeah, we got the replacement and it's like so good. The door opens automatically. It's so exciting. And every time I see it do that, I'm like, oh, look at it go. It's doing such a great job. So I'm grateful for that. I'd take a picture of that. Yeah. I'm literally coding at the minute. You're doing better than I am then, aren't you? Okay. Okay. Where are we with this? We've imported our data, that's it. Let's have a look at our data set. When you import a new data set, it's always important to look at it. What's going on here? Let's find out. Okay. So there is a whole bunch of random metadata about the language that they were using and what time they started and what time they finished and how long they took. And then there is, yes, we need to make a condition variable, I believe. Okay, so that's the first thing that we need to do. So some of these are RNAs and some of them have actual things in them. And we need to make a conditional variable because there's 3 versions of the same thing. There is, so for example, there's control timing page submit, passive timing page submit, and then yes, active timing page submit. So we need to make a condition variable that is based on those. Let me bring up my previous code. How did I do it before? Oh gosh. Okay, right. This one just had, okay, no, I need to look at the other one. I wish I was joking, but this is actually how I do most of my coding, is just, I genuinely just look and go, how did I do it before? I don't remember. Let's see. Right. Not here either. Huh? Oh no, it is. Okay, I did a, that's a sensible way to do it. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Where can I put this? Can I put this here? Yeah, I can still see the stream if I put it here. Okay. Right. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make our condition variable. Is there something called condition already? No, there isn't. Okay, cool. 4 GB of RAM? My HDD is 4 GB. What? What's 4 GB of RAM? What? What? Where? I'm confused. Your memory capacity, where? Where is that? missing something. I'm confused. Up here, is it this? I don't know. What is this, a HDD for ants? This is true, it's very small. Very small. I'm confused and I've lost the plot. Where am I? What am I doing? It might have just allocated 4 gigabytes just specifically to R though. Because I don't know what you're looking at where you've seen this, so I can't comment. Okay, right, so what I want to do is I'm just gonna test this first though. I always put things in a test variable first because I get scared it's not gonna work. It's a joke about about having trouble keeping things in mind as well as being older than the model suggests. This is true actually. Okay, that's actually a pretty good joke. That is actually a pretty good joke. Also, ouch. Okay, we're gonna do mutate. No, we're not. We're not gonna do mutate at. We're gonna do the standard mutate. We're gonna do condition. And then we're gonna do. Do I have this? I should do. Should do. Nope. Okay. That should just work. Yeah, cool. Okay. Right. Now we've got the 3 variables and I've forgotten what they are already. So, dataset, timer. No. What was it? It was like control? Yeah, control timing page submit. That was one of them. Okay. So, when control timing page submit is greater than 0, we want to assign that control. And then, next one, passive. Yeah. First click. Yeah. One. Cool. We want that to be passive. Cool. And then I'm assuming this is just active. Let's double check. That should, in theory, work. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Did something. That's good. Oh. What did I do wrong? Unexpected symbol. Oh wait, yeah, no, it didn't work. Okay, cool. Why did it not give me the error? Okay, whatever. Okay. we got another copy pasta. Right, what am I missing here? Mutate. Ah, I know what it is. We are missing. Whoopsie. Missing brackets. Like that. No, just the. Yes, thank you. Okay. Right, this should work now. In theory. Yes. Yes! Success! Okay. Right, we've got our conditional variable. That's good. That means that we can run anovers and stuff now, which is very cool and very fun. Maybe she just has volatile memory. I do have volatile memory. How did you know? Can you tell? If it doesn't work, you can always rerun the script. It's so true. This is very true. I can just, sometimes I do that. I just run it over and over again until it works. I just stare at it angrily. She knows, whoa. I was about to say, I'm not bad enough to have you suffer on 4 gig of RAM. Yeah, right? I have more than that. This copy pasta is yours. It's from VOD. Got how to play No Man's Sky. Wait, I said this? I said this? Did I say that? Did I read this out as a copy pasta, or was I actually just funnier back then? This is the good question. We need to make this a copy pasta forever. The code is broken, and then the code is fixed. But you know what? Maybe the code's meant to be broken. Maybe the code was designed to be broken. In fact, maybe you can't appreciate the code unless it is suitably broken. Actually, I do remember saying this. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was just trying to fill out ad time by just making up something weird. Yeah, I was actually just funnier back then. I'm physically incapable of remembering what an anover was. That's okay, me too, and I taught about it today, so yeah. Open that VOD and put it on 102. Oh, like 1 hour and 2 minutes. Do I even have this set up? Wait, let's put R away for a second. Let's do this. I hope you all won't judge me based on my my YouTube stuff. Wait. I need to find my own VOD channel. I haven't uploaded any VODs in so long, and like the VODs backlog is so bad that it's all my old model. Like, it's really not very good. Where are we with this? What's going on? This one. There we go. Yes. There you go. Right, the No Man's Sky one. There. I have to listen to my own voice now. This is terrible. What have I done? Here? 1 minute and 2. Oh, 1 minute and 2 seconds. 1 minute and 2 seconds. Gosh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, well, just go from 58 seconds. Wait, why are you so quiet? What the heck? Okay. Pretty funny. I created a copy pasta. I forgot about that. It's so true though. It's so true. The echo, sorry. My bad. The echo just makes it more like aesthetic. I think the sound on that VOD is just really bad. Like, I think it's just quiet. I think I need to reconsider my VOD uploads because, yeah, that sounded not good. I think I need to start maxing out the sound thingy. Yes. Yes. The echo really works with the copy pasta. It's ethereal. Exactly. I definitely did that on purpose. Yes. Oh dear. 1.0 Dere. Yeah, I consider that one to be my 0. Like, we were iterating from 0. That was version 0, Psydere. This is version 1. Any future upgrade will be version 2. Live 2D will be 3.0. Does that mean I need to improve the Vroid again first? I probably could, to be fair. Probably could. 2D, yes. One day. One day will be 2D. I need to bear that in mind. 3.0 is the cat dere. I already have the cat dere model. I can already do that. Like, yeah, that in theory is the 2.0. And then the 3.0 will be the live 2D. You know? I need the cat dere. It's gonna happen at some point. It will happen, I swear. I have it, like, ready to go. Have it ready to go. Right, okay, we've got our condition variable. That's good. What else do we need to do? We need to... I think we should merge together stuff, to be honest. That's probably easier. See. We need to merge together How do I do that again? But if we pull our research credits, you don't need to pull the research credits because I will eventually just use it. I just haven't decided when. Like, it will just happen. Maybe I'll just, like, pull out the Neko Dairy model when nobody's expecting it. I'll just turn up to a regular stream just with cat ears and you'll be all like, what? Live 2Ds for gaming streams? Yeah, it's meant to be better for that, isn't it? I don't know. I think to be fair, I think, like, ideally I would like to have one day, my like long-term life goal, this is very, very expensive, so it will probably never happen, but I would love to have like multiple models in like different art styles to just kind of match the vibe that I feel that day, you know? Like all the same character, probably mostly the same outfit, but I don't know. Just like different art styles, because sometimes I just don't feel like an anime girl, you know? Sometimes I want to be different. Kind of like Iron Mouse. I guess a little bit, but like not really, because she has lots of different outfits. Like each model basically has an entirely new design. I want my design to stay relatively consistent. It's more just like, you know, one that's like, I guess like a lot of VTubers have like the kind of standard model and the chibi model. I guess kind of like that, but like more like, okay, this one's anime style and this one's more like Western cartoon style. Like iterating through different styles, basically, more like that. I don't know if that makes any sense. Multiple models? Oh, yeah, one day. Not anytime soon, though. Not on my current grad student budget. No. One day. Okay. I can see there's going to be an ad running soon, and I'm very, very sorry for that. But also, I need to drink my tea and then replace it with water. So, if it's okay, I would like to jump to BRB for a very short period of time so that the ads can do their thing and I can go get some water. Is that okay? I don't know why I'm asking. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Oh gosh, I'm not doing it. Okay. Hi everyone! Hi Lilia! Hi Lilia Kuriko, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in raiders. Hello, who's here? Oh gosh, wait, your name is dark and I cannot read it. I'm having a boomer moment. Wait, let me move over here, then I'll be able to read it. Hi Geordie, there we go. Geordie. Hello, and hello T-Rexatron. Hello, welcome in raiders. Hello Lilia, how are you doing? I hope you're well. How are you? How was your stream? What were you doing? What were you up to? Tell me. Hello, and also hello raiders, welcome in. I am Psydere. I am a psychologist, and I'm trying to do R, but I keep talking. There is a shout out for you. Thank you so much for the raid. Today we played Minecraft. Ooh, very nice. I feel like I should play Minecraft as well at some point. Like, that definitely needs to happen at some point, but it's just not happened. It's not happened. So for context, I'm like in my crunch, like right up to my like PhD thesis submission, and yeah, I haven't really played anything for a while. So yeah, that's where I am. So I'm just doing mostly co-working streams at the minute, but you know, I like Minecraft. I'm a fan of Minecraft. Minecraft is great. It really is. It really is. It really is. Super fun. Yes, I miss it so much. I miss it. Yeah. The art of Python, I respect it. And you're doing Python and you're doing R? I do want to learn Python at some point though. I really need to learn Python at some point. It's a bit embarrassing that I don't know it, really. Psydere is my favourite R streamer. There are others. There are actually others. There's like a professor who streams R fairly regularly in science and tech. I feel really bad because I've forgotten his Twitch username, but I know his name's Wolfgang. But yeah, he does like entire like actual R teaching in the science and tech category. It's very cool. Very, very cool. An art streamer. Yes, I am an art streamer. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Recently, I seem to be doing everything except actual psychology, which is very cool. I'm a psycho, the other kind streamer. That's true. I am indeed a psych. Oh, yes. But yeah, sorry, I really need to jump away to grab a drink very quickly. So yes, I will be back in like few minutes. Sorry, I'm waving my hands in front of my face for some reason. Yes, I'll be back in a few minutes. And also, hi Gans, how you doing? How you doing? I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll get some more water. I'll drink all of my tea all in one go. And yeah, I apologize in advance for the ads. I know they're annoying. See you in a minute. Hello. I'm back. Why have I come back to a coup being planned? What's going on with that? What? Hang on a second. One day. Wait a second. Nothing personal. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. We waited 2 weeks to catch another stream. Thank you for coming, Guns. Welcome in. How you doing? I forgot to say, how are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. It's been a little while. Okay. And also, I forgot to say thank you for the follow, T-Rexatron, as well. Okay. Right. I've got my water. I've got an entire bottle of water and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fight my code. I am ready. EP, that's kind of a mood. Me too. But I'm now starting. Do you know the thing where you like get so sleep deprived that you start like horseshoeing round into being really awake? That's me. Hi Wolfster, welcome in. Hi. Hi Wolfgang. Yes, I was talking about you earlier. I literally just mentioned earlier that there is another R streamer that I know of that is in science and tech sometimes, and it's you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping by. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Yeah, I'm streaming like an actual data set that I'm working on, but I'm very, very basic in R. I know I think based on what I've seen of your streams, you're quite advanced. Please don't judge my code. But yeah, no, welcome in. It's exciting to find other R streamers, isn't it? It's very fun. You're doing fine. I'm so glad to hear it. Okay, so this is where we're at. We've managed to set our condition, and we're going to set that to a factor in a minute, but not yet, because first we need to actually just keep merging our variables together. And let's see, where are we? Have I done this before? When I say I'm a beginner, I really mean it. I'm literally like learning how to do stuff a lot of the time as I go along. Or like there's enough time between each data set that I forget how to do things, which is very cool. So yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like it's in there. Here? I know I've merged things together at some point. No judge, no backseat. No judge, only backseat. Please do backseat. Backseating is the thing is that I'm not bothered by backseating in general. Like I genuinely find it quite fun for like everybody to have their input, and if I don't know what I'm doing, for people to say. So I actually appreciate it, especially with coding streams because I don't know what I'm doing. Art stream, the art of coding, exactly. The art of code. Okay. That's all helpful. Okay, right. So I was just having a quick skim through the stuff that I've done before, and I think that there is no previous code where I've done this, or maybe there is. So basically what I need to do is, let's go back onto the data set. So we've now got our condition variable at the end, which is good, but what I need to do is, basically I need to like merge the things that are the same variables, because right now, this is quite funny. I was literally like TAing this earlier today and I've already forgotten it. But there's like different ways that you can present data. You can present it like so the information is in the variable name, and this is how it is at the minute. Thank you so much for the follow, Worcester. Thank you. But yeah, so the information's in the variable at the minute, and I need to make it so that the variable are all smushed together. So there is just one, for example, timing click counter variable. That's what I need to do. I'm trying to work out if I've ever done that before in previous code, and I don't think I have, but there must be a way to do it. My gut instinct is that there must be a way to do it with mutate. Wonder if I could. Wonder if there's a way to mutate. There must be a way to mutate and then exclude all of the NAs, because that's just like a thing in every single R function, isn't it? Right. Mutate. Let's just look up the documentation for mutate. Actually, I guess I could do it in here so that you can see it too. Oh wait, would I be able to see it? Because it's, I don't know if it'd be in there. It's tidyverse. Okay, mutate creates new columns that are functions of existing variables. It can also modify and delete columns by setting their value to null. Okay, cool. Right. So, would I want to? No, I think this is this. Okay. Right. Mutate. Right. Merge duplicate variables. Okay. I'm going to do it into my classic little test variable to make sure it's not broken first. Wait, actually, I should probably remove that. Okay. Right, so. What are we doing here? So. What are we coding? I wish I knew the answer. I really don't know. So it's a data set. Here is the data set. TLDR, participants got assigned to conditions. So that's what this timing thing is. This is like a proxy for the condition that they're in, because they all got shown a different block depending on what condition they were in. And then they went through and watched some videos. And this is just data about, you know, how long they watched the video for and stuff like that. And then they did a post test where they answered questions that were linked to the videos that they watched. So obviously people in the control condition, like the video was nothing to do with these questions that they asked. People that were not, like they were in the experimental conditions, this is related. And we're basically testing whether people in the control condition, what we're expecting is that people in the experimental condition would have a higher accuracy at identifying whether a social media post is deceptive, because that's the summary of what it's doing. But we don't know. But we've also got because we're assuming that people in the control we've got this where is it? The strat question. So that's like asking them to identify the strategy that was present in the social media post that they were presented. And that I've just realized the display order is missing from this. That's not helpful. And with assuming obviously like it would be a chance level for the control condition. So I think there were 6 strategies, so 20% chance of getting the right one. Yeah. So if it's higher than 20%, in theory, that should mean that our teaching videos worked. And then there's also a whole bunch of questionnaires asking them about, you know, what this thing is. And then there's also a bunch of questions about how do you feel about these kinds of things. And then there is a whole bunch of questions about how they feel about science, and whether they get climate change anxiety, and like intergroup threat, like different measures of intergroup threat, and zero-sum thinking about social groups. So like if one group gains something, does another group lose, basically. That's the TLDR of what the dataset does. As for what we're actually coding, I'm trying to make the dataset function. That's what we're coding, but it's not going great. I'm thinking I might just drop a bunch of these useless stuff, like the progress and status and stuff. What's the this one? There we go. Okay, let's literally just select C. Okay. Yeah, because if I get rid of a whole bunch of these useless variables, then it just makes life a bit easier, to be honest. Let's see. Remove variables we're not using. Okay, so we gotta just set this back to test because I like testing. Me get nervous. What have we got that's useless? I say useless. It's not useless, but we don't need it. Status X, progress. We need that. Finished. status.x, progress, finished. What else? What else can we drop? Distribution channel. What else? User language, honestly, we don't need. Everybody was the NGB, it was a British. Oh wait, whoops. No. British sample. Also, enjoy your lurk or Shiro. Sorry, I didn't spot that until now. What else? Manipulative, exactly. I'm skimming through this so quickly because I already know what the variables are. I'm not like speed reading. Need to see roughly where they stop. Okay, that's all demographics. Honestly, there's like 2. SEO, that's pointless. That's just the auto-generated score. Don't need that. Status. What else don't we need? I don't even know what this is. What is that? That's such a long variable name. Custom? I'm assuming that's a prolific thing, I think. Delete all user GB. Yes, get rid of user GB. How dare they? Imagine British people being in my dataset, shaking my head. You should make the fonts bigger. Is it not big enough? I think you might be able to just control. Yeah, I can just go like that. Is that better? Is that better? If sorted equals false, sort data. Yes, I agree. I agree. What did I get to? There. Okay. Anything else? Completion code can go. It's just so much easier to just get rid of stuff like this. Exception can go. Okay, cool. Cool, okay. Right. Please work. Not work. Why? No, it did work. Okay, fine. Cool. Cool. Okay. Mind. Yes, there we go. Cool. Okay. Right. Okay. This is good. Now our dataset's a bit less ugly. Our dataset is a bit less ugly. This is very good. Probably easier to select the ones you want to keep. I would say normally yes, but I think I don't know which ones we want to keep. I think we want to keep all of these now. That's the problem. Yeah. I think we actually just want to keep all of them. Because a lot of them we need for demographics and stuff like that, so yeah. R stands for Rust. What? I think R stands for R. Yeah. Rust. Imagine reading what the streamer writes. I know. Can't relate. Yeah, I know Rust is another programming language, but I don't know like what it does. Okay, right. So what are we doing? We're merging together some stuff. How do we merge together some stuff? Let's Google it. That's the answer to everything. Right, Google, tell me the answer. What am I? Okay, merge together variables. Creating one variable from multiple column variables. Yes. Okay. That's not what I want. Well, I guess it kind of is what I want. Wait, if I just add them together, if there's an NA, I can just remove it. I've just realised that. I could just... Wait. I can just sum the columns that I need and remove the remove the NAs. Okay, let's do that. That's easier. Where is it? Let's see. What are we? I'm thinking. We want to do. This is very difficult because I can't like. Let's see. Okay, right. Timing first click. Okay. Right. Let's see if this works. Okay. Timing first click. And we just want to do some. Wait, why did I do it in brackets? Some. Let's put that on a new line, otherwise I'll get confused. And then it's this basically. Just actually, do I have to put them in C? I have to put. Try doing that. Active, passive, control, and then NARM equals true. Okay. This is two. Sorry, this is two. Right. So we're doing C, which is merging together these. It's choosing all of the 3 variables, I think. Let's see if this works. There is a new variable, so that's good. Did it work as anticipated? Whoops. No. Oh, wait, I need to do sum across columns. I'm silly. Okay. I think it's just col sum. Like that. Yeah, col sums. Okay. Right, let's try that again. No, I've broken it. Is there no NARM coding? Do we like this? No. Why am I doing this? Streamer checks walk through live on stream. True. Let's see. The sums. Maybe it doesn't need to be. I just want to see an example. Wait. Datology. Datology is always very. It's good. It's always good. It knows what's up. Okay, no, that's just. It's not what I want. Okay. Maybe col sums is not what I'm after. Try it without the C. Oh, okay. That seems obvious now you've said it. Have I left a floating bracket? No, I haven't. Okay. Ah. Unused argument. What? That's wrong. Timing first. I need to do them in order. That seems a bit silly. Oh, wait, hang on. You need to C-bind. Oh, okay. What does C-bind do? I've used it before and I've forgotten. Goodness gracious. Okay, take a sequence of vector, matrix, or data frame arguments and combine them by columns or rows respectively. Generic. With methods for other R classes. Okay. Okay, so do I need to put it into a separate matrix? I'm reading. trying to add across rows? Yeah, across columns. So I'm trying to do this and this and this. They have exported in a format that I do not like. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, of course, because colsums goes down, doesn't it? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, is this gonna work now? Is this gonna work now? Let's see. Aha, success. Okay. Yes, no. Okay, why is there lots of zeros? Actually, no, that would make sense, I think, because this one does have a lot of zeros in it. 1, 2, yeah. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, no, there is actual zeros. Okay, cool. Nice. Yay! Thank you, Wooster. Okay, so the problem is that we've got a lot of these. So there's one for last click, there's one for page submit, and there's one for click count as well. So I'm assuming we can just all do all of these in one massive mutate. I think that's worked in the past. I'm sure that there must be a better way to do this, but there must be an automated way to do this. I always sit here and I'm like, I should teach myself how to automate things, and I never actually do. Never get around to it. I'm too close. Too close to submission. I don't have time. Timing page submit. Timing page submit. Oh, whoops. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna. Oop. Right. Okay. This is how the professionals do it. Okay. So. And then in theory, this should also work. Yes. Okay. Haha, success. Is this also doing what I want it to do? Yes. Good. Okay. You can't find and replace? I probably could. But the thing is that every time I've ever tried to do find and replace, it's gone horribly wrong. So, yeah. I'm too scared. Like, I would rather, for now, write a big old block of code that I know is going to work. Because my PhD submission is in December. I need to have this done rapidly, regardless of whether or not it's the most efficient code-wise. It needs to be the most efficient in terms of my learning speed. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah. It do be like that. Okay. Right, okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna need this, but to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, do I even actually need these? I think this is still helpful to have as information. But yeah. I think the other thing we're gonna have to do is start to look at these. I don't know why some of these are marked as 0. Shouldn't. Zero. Oh no, this should be 0, that's fine. These shouldn't be 0, the last click, that doesn't make sense. Unless oh yeah, okay, they just didn't click, that does make sense. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Rico Sempuri. Hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Let me, wait. I can do things. I swear I can multitask. I swear. You got this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Rico is someone that I've just recently become mutuals with on Blue Sky. So shout out to Rico. Rico, I don't actually know what pronouns you use, so please tell me. But they are a registered nurse, which is very, very cool. Very, very cool. And does occasional educational content about being a nurse and nursing. It's extremely cool. He, him, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, he does really, really cool content. There's some really nice shorts on his YouTube channel. So yeah, check him out. Check him out. You're at work, so you can only listen a little bit. Thank you so much for dropping by while you're at work. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. We're doing coding. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we've got the timing page submit. That's the next one that we're doing. Oh, I've already done that. No. Oh, last click. We missed out last click. Okay, well, let's do that. Ding. Ding. Okay. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Okay. Why? Formatting in this really drives me up the wall sometimes. Drives me up the wall sometimes because I'm not gonna lie to you. I do most of my coding in VS Code, and then when I have to use R, I'm like very stressed out. We just need to change this to last, and then last. There is definitely a better way to do this. The lurk command, yes. Enjoy the lurk. Enjoy your one main mirror. Hi, Zakia. Hi. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? For science. Exactly. 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 For science indeed. Welcome in. I hope you're well. What were you streaming? What were you streaming? What were you up to? How are you doing in general as well? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. But yeah, if you need to go like chill, you know, get a drink, walk around, do stretches, etc., please do that. Please, please, please do that. Because very important, very important. And also, hi, Engineer Crafter, welcome in. How you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. You'd always do like 2 Windows VS Code on one side and RStudio for the dataset exploration. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That's what I normally do when I'm not streaming. So, yeah. Have I just duplicated? Yeah, I've duplicated that. That shouldn't be there. I normally do that when I'm not streaming. I do actually normally have like RStudio on one window to like run the analyses because I don't like how the analyses. I've got the plugin for R on VS Code, but I don't like how the analyses run. So I go back to RStudio to run the analyses, and then I check things, and then I go back to VS Code to actually do the editing. Lies of P, it's like Dark Souls, but it's got Pinocchio in it. I have so many questions. Why? Why? I don't understand. Why did Pinocchio get a Dark Souls? Why did Pinocchio get a... I don't understand. I mean, it sounds fun, but yeah. You could consider trying Positron. It's like a new ID based on VS Code. Ooh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I definitely will try that out. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, I find VS Code like a lot more intuitive than I find RStudio. I'm not gonna lie. I really do struggle a little bit with RStudio. Yeah. Hi, is it Matthew? Matthew Murphy Martin. I hope I've got that right. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You could do like two capture on OBS too. I know I could do it, but I just haven't. I think the issue is not actually like OBS. I think the issue is actually screen real estate. Is that the right way to describe it? I don't think I have enough screen. Like, I've got 2 decent-sized screens, but I feel like I would need a 3rd one so that I can monitor what's happening with the chat and stuff. Because, like, if I've got 2 windows up, I can't see OBS anymore, so, yeah. VS Code supremacy, this is so true. So true. Haven't read your profile, what's your PhD in? I'm a social psychologist. So my PhD is, well, I guess... the way I describe it is like the social psychology of science. So my research is all about like how people think about science. And when I say people, I mean both like the general public and scientists themselves. So my actual PhD is about why people believe conspiracy theories, like a certain type of ideologically based conspiracy theory, and misinformation as well, why they tend to believe misinformation. So yeah, that's the TLDR on my research. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. It's a fun topic. It's also a topic that people have very strong opinions on. Like every time I tell people, oh yeah, my research is about why people believe conspiracy theories, everyone's like, oh, I've got opinions on this. Like literally everybody, including one time I went to the hairdresser to like have my hair cut, and I was there for like an hour and a half, and I swear my hairdresser talked more about my PhD than I did. It was a solid hour that she was talking about my PhD. It was kind of wild. Like she was telling me all of her pet theories about why people believe stuff. It was very interesting though. I find it quite nice because it's nice to have like a research topic which people can talk about in a kind of like personal experience kind of way. I think it keeps me a bit more grounded. I think if I was doing like less applicable stuff to people's everyday life, I'd kind of lose the plot a bit and go off into my little academic bubble and forget about the real world. For real though, out of the free stuff, VS Code's generally the go-to tool. It's so good. I really, really like it. I'm not gonna lie. I do really like it. I use it all the time. I don't know why Pinocchio got a Souls-like, but it's freaking awesome. I love that so much. I actually would love to play that. I know for a fact I'd be awful at Souls-likes though. That's the thing. You can call me Matt if you like. That would help, thank you. Welcome in, Matt. Oh, Pinocchio's the cutest in that game, not gonna lie. I need to look this game up now. I need to look it up. There's also LabPlot for the KDE app. I've actually never heard of it. I'll have a look at it. Huh. You want something as powerful but lighter than an Electron app? Noted. Thank you, thank you. Biggest OSS advocate? Heck yeah. I have one question. This is your first time streaming, right? This isn't my first time streaming, no. This is my second time streaming R specifically, but I normally stream like twice a week. I've been going for like a year, I think. I think my streaming anniversary is in just under a month now, so yeah, it's in a few weeks. I should probably do something for that. No, it's not my first time streaming. No, not my first time ever. Conspiracy theories don't exist. Everything is true. The earth is both flat and round. Exactly. Nothing is true. Reality? Never heard of her. Okay. Right, where are we at with this? We've got our... Is this working? We've got an error thingy. Unmatched opening bracket? Where? I think you're lying, because I think the closing bracket's right there, actually, but there shouldn't be a thing there, actually. Okay. Right, that's working. That's good. Wait, is it working? Ah, where's that? That shouldn't... Okay, that one's not working. Right. What's gone wrong here? Horizon, cbind, last click, last click, last click, closing. I've been missing out closing brackets this whole time. Goodness gracious. That's embarrassing. Okay. Oh wait, no, I haven't. This one. Oh no, okay, so that is meant to be in ProSums, isn't it? Okay. Let's do it like that, because then I can kind of see what's going on a bit better. That is, I'm not sure why that's there. Let's put that there, so I know what's going on. Okay, let's do it like that. I think that's formatted a bit better. Posture check, thank you, Matt. Thank you, thank you. Ouch. I don't know if that picked up. I'm horrified if it did. KD behind the plasma desktop. Ooh. I feel like these are things that I know what they are, but I forget. I forgot. Was that from yesterday, from the first time streaming? That wasn't my first time streaming. I just took like a 2-week break, basically. So yeah, so yesterday I did an art stream. I took a 2-week break before that because I got the flu, and I also had I had to focus on my PhD as well. So I just had a really busy week, and I just looked at my schedule and I was like, there is no way I can fit in streaming. And yeah, then I had the flu. So yeah, it was pain. Yes. Linux gang rise up. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You know what's up. Okay. Is this gonna work now? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay. Right. We're doing. Did Skulls the Wolf raid you? Yes, yesterday. I'm trying to think what I'm doing. Seeing error message pop up on OBS. What's going on? I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know anymore. I'm confused. Okay, so we're after this last one now, aren't we? Right. Submit. Click count, that's the one. Okay. I'm confused. Wait. Is there not meant to... I swear there's meant to be a... Oh, no. Okay, no. Okay. It's this one. That goes there. Yes. That makes sense. That goes there. Yes, that also makes sense. Oh, that shouldn't be inside the C bind. Okay. That's the issue. I see. That's the issue. Found it! We're good. I swear I know what I'm doing. Okay. About Linux. So nice. Husbando managed to convince me to go back to Ubuntu, at least, on my laptop. Because, like, honestly, I have my laptop for work, like, when I go to the office, and it just wasn't working anymore. Timing? I feel like I shouldn't call it timing. I feel like I should call it, because I think there's timing elsewhere. Info. Yeah, let's call it that. Okay. Yes. 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 Click count. Okay. And then active timing. Click count. Okay. Yes. But yeah, my laptop couldn't run Windows anymore. And it's like, it's a decent laptop, so that should not be happening. But Windows is just so bloated now that it just wasn't working. So yes, Husbando managed to convince me to put Ubuntu back on. I was like, I will put Ubuntu back on it if you put it on there for me. Then he did it, and I was like, thank you. There we go. Cool, okay. Now we can remove some stuff. How do we remove variables again? Mutate, remove, actually, wait. No. Tidyverse, remove column. Okay. Not really used to Twitch. What's that circle with an inner arc in the first quadrant? Circle with an inner arc in the first quadrant. Eh? Oh, the channel points. Oh, okay. I see, yes. I need to set up an actual custom thing for that. Yeah, but they're free. The channel points are free. Yeah, you can just, you need to watch, I think, and then also I think chatting gets you channel points and something else does as well. I forget what. I forget. There's stuff in there which is sometimes fun to do, like making me do a silly accent. But I only do British accents. I only do accents from Great Britain. And sometimes Northern Ireland if I'm asked very nicely. I'm probably going to change them at some point, but yeah. Yes. Feet reveal when? No. I mean, to be fair, I did a feet reveal in my like debut for the model. In all honesty, I'm not gonna lie, I did do that. Oh dear. You can save us 25,000 points to annoy Sai by having her say Ada. Yes, that's true. There is an Ada redeem. Basically, it's just a way for you to bully me. Let's be honest. Yeah. I just realized you played Nya. Yeah. My tea's gone cold. I'm gonna chug my cold tea. Please, bear with me 1 second. That's sus. Is indeed. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm hydrating. I'm hydrating. There you go. Posture check. I'll sit up straight as well. And I swear, I know what I'm doing. I've just realized it's like quite late. I actually wanted to run some kind of analysis before we gave up. So that's good. I don't think that's happening. Right, I'm just gonna very quickly check the direction of these. I think there's something. Wait, we've got a condition variable now, which is good. Right, okay, cool. Right, so okay, so what I'm gonna do very quickly, just so that we can look at something that's kind of useful. Let's do test. We're testing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait, we need to remove test first. Okay, we're gonna assign to test. What we're gonna do is we're gonna recode our variables. So you can see here, this is like a Likert scale. So it's like 1 to 5, but right now it's in text format. We don't want it to be in text format. We want it to be in number format. So I'm going to recode it so that it's scored from strongly agree being 5 to strongly disagree being 1. Let's do that very quickly and then run an ANOVA on it and then see what happens. Okay, so we want to mutate at. We want to do, which variables are we doing? We're doing, let's have a look at, let's look at the threat variables, sure. Let's do that. Threat 1 to threat 6. And then we want to do them, I want to do them as, why am I doing that? I do them as numeric. And we want to recode. I think I've got the yeah, I do have the recode package installed. Okay, so right, so we've got strongly disagree. Yeah, okay. Slightly disagree. I think these are all coded in the same direction. If you're doing psych stuff, like you should really always check whether your scale is all coded in the same direction or whether there's something, there's like a variable you need to recode. Because normally there should be one, at least, that's coded in the other direction. So what I mean by that is like, for example, I don't know what these threat measures were off the top of my head, but like, I feel threatened by our studio. That's coded in a negative direction. Whereas like, our studio makes me feel relaxed. That would be coded in the opposite direction, because it's like, you can kind of conceptualize like being threatened and being relaxed on different ends of a spectrum, in theory. So yeah, You always got to check whether they're going in the same direction or whether they're going in different directions. I am not checking because I'm too powerful. I know the data set. But also just because I want to just run this and see if anything happens before the end of the stream. That's the main reason. Yes. Okay. Right, that should, in theory, recode. Might throw an error. Sometimes it does. It threw an error. Okay. No applicable method for recode applied to an object or class data frame. Okay. You can't recode within a data frame. That's annoying. You sure? Done it before. Oh, what is the... let's see. Okay, recode. Is it because it's defaulting to... Yeah, it's because it's defaulting to the Psydere one. Wait. Okay. I think that this might be part of the psych package that I got rid of. No, psych is still there. Okay. Oh, psych. Is it in there? Or have I got it mixed up? Is it a different one? Oh, maybe it isn't. What's the one that I got rid of? I've forgotten. Okay. So basically, whether agree equals min max value. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, it's one of those languages that's a total enigma. It is to me too. I don't know what's going on. Code variable. Okay. Yeah, maybe it is of dplyr. Okay. Have I used the wrong... These meant to be tildes. I'm gonna cry. Is that it? No, that isn't it. Okay. No, it still can't be applied to past data frame. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. So I guess I need to take them out and then put them back in. I love how much of coding anything is literally just looking at the code and being like, it worked last time. Why is it not working? Hang on. I'm so confused. Old T, where are we? Sheffield. I don't know. I don't know. It's terrible. My tea got cold. It's because it's been 2 hours. Let's be fair. And I just forgot to drink it. That's my drinking animation. It's very well animated, as you can tell. Okay. It worked last time. The battle cry of every programmer. Exactly. It's quite painful, I'm not gonna lie. I am suffering. Yeah? No. Oh, yes. Okay. I think that last time, for some reason, it just wasn't working. And I couldn't work out why. And I ended up just basing it on the column names rather than... rather than the column names, like the column number. There's a word for it. I'm tired. Don't judge me. So that's 128 to 133. If this now works, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, it's still not working. Okay. I feel like it might be falling. It's recoded multiple packages. Wait, help again. Just H. Oh, okay. Help? Help. Ah, it is help, okay. No, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna Google it. Okay. Use the as numeric function. I've already done that. Bruh. Help recode. Oh, okay, it's because I put the brackets in. That's why. Right, go on then. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Officer, again. Coming to my rescue. Okay, superseded favor of... Oh, it's been superseded, okay. That explains a lot. Right. Okay, right. Okay, I think we're on to something. Success. Okay. Yeah, it does use the tilde. What's going on there? Case match. Do I even need to do as numeric? This is the better question, really. Maybe I don't. Okay. Okay. Is this gonna work now? Can't convert character to data frame. I don't want you to convert a character to a data frame. What's going on? Maybe it did need the as. Okay. It did need that. No, okay. I think the issue, it does seem to be that it's inside of a data frame, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Wait. Right, okay, I've been putting off Googling the error, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. One solution is to convert the vector into... Okay, that's not helpful. Wait, this is very old, isn't it? Okay, that's from 2018. Helpful. Is it time? Okay. Trying to convert a column in a data frame to a different data type, but the data in the column contains elements that can't be converted. Okay. Is there... Wait a second. Wait a second. No, wait. Is it? Is there a not applicable somewhere? No, there isn't. Okay. Not that. Yeah, there's definitely no nan value. Right. Okay. What's the difference between mutate and mutate at? Mutate at, I think, just does it at the variables you've selected, but I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, so it's multiple columns. Oh, but they've been superseded also. Goodness gracious. Why is my R code so out of date? This is what happens when you rely on Stack Overflow posts from like 2018. Okay, well it might be broken because it's been superseded. Now I think that. Okay, so let's just stick with mutate. Across. It's been replaced with across. Across. Does the mutate go in? What comes first, the across or the mutate? Mutate comes first. Okay, cool. So this should work. Maybe. I keep saying that. It's never true. It's never true. Why is this shutting here? That shouldn't be. Yeah, that shouldn't. Right, so where's the closing? Why? Unmatched opening bracket. I know. Yeah, so there's those two. That should work now. No, it's still not working. Error in mutate in argument across caused by error in case match. Oh, it's the error in case match. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of this, I think. Oh, I'm just gonna do multiple mutates at once. Why are we using R? Is there like a function that other languages can't do? No, this is just what I've been taught. That's literally the only reason, and I'm getting too close to the end of my program to be learning new things. And frankly, I haven't even learnt this properly either. I've taught myself it. I was taught SPSS, but I refuse to use it because I hate it. Gotta go. Thank you so much for dropping by, Engine Crafter. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day / evening / morning. I forgot what time zone you're in. And also, hi Sentai, how you doing? Thank you for the cute cats. Maybe try a single variable first to make sure that that part of the syntax is working, then figure out how to do it for multiple variables. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I guess it wouldn't need a cross. There's only one. And then still not sure about the as numeric. No. This can't be coerced into double. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I've just got to... okay. Right. Surely. Most basic of things will work. Surely. Just double check them. Okay. Yeah, that's... no, hang on. That's going to modify the whole column, isn't it? Or is it? No idea. Oh, let's see. I think that's going to do what I want it to do. Right. We scrap it and we start again. Okay. Right. Google. Okay. So, I want to recode a scale. That's what we're trying to do. So. Okay. Right. Okay. This is from 2023. This post is from 2023. This is good. Okay. Okay. Oh, someone else is having even more problems than I have. Okay. They used recode. Okay, so recode is a thing. Mutate with recode. Okay, they did use... Yeah, okay, that's not a... Ah, wait a second. Okay. Right. Mutate, recode. Okay, no, we want to do mutate. We're going to go through, we're just going to do it for one variable, like you said. That's a good suggestion. So threat 1. And we're going to do this, recode. I forgot to assign it to the variable. I think that's the thing that wasn't working, which explains a lot. So we're going to recode. So same data set. Oh, whoops. Same data set, right. We want strongly agree 1. No, we don't. We want it to be 5. Yes. I might just do that. I'm thinking also one of the things that I left out before, I think, was what to do with not empty variables, but I don't think that's relevant because there aren't any. Maybe it needs to be done anyway. Right. Two. And then strongly disagree is 1. Okay, is this still going to throw the same error? Yes. No. Okay. It's still saying no applicable method for recode applied to class object of class data frame. Why? Let's find out. I'm gonna throw the error into ChatGPT because that's my favourite thing to do. Please, can you interpret this error message? This is a very good way. This is a valid way of debugging. Looks like you tried using the recode function on a whole data frame instead of on a specific column within that data frame. No, I didn't. Okay, well, I guess I need to actually put... I thought that went without saying, but fine. Is it this? No, it's still not working, so it wasn't that. Okay. Okay. Recode works on vectors, not on data frames, so you need to specify the column you want to recode. Oh, okay. I've worked it out. This is not in relation to the data frame. This is in relation to the variable. So if I go like this, in theory, oh. Thank you, ChatGPT, Summer. Okay. We've made progress. This is very good. You gotta go sleep now, super sleepy. I wish I adjusted sleep schedule for this stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have a good sleep. Please don't adjust your stream schedule for your stream schedule. No, your sleep schedule even. Gracious, content brain moment. Please don't adjust your sleep schedule for a stream. But thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely sleep. I hope you sleep well. Okay, right, we've done this now. That's good. It's always something like that, isn't it? It's always something basic. Spend like half an hour debugging the most simple thing. Right, this is 2, 3. There must also be an easier way to do this, but 4. Oh, 4. 5. Yes. Okay. Right. Are you now gonna? Is there 5 of them or is there 6 of them? There's 6 of them. 6. Wow. Okay. And this will now work. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Okay. This is very good. This is very good. Okay. Right, that's working. So now what we need to do is make a mean. A mean score of all of the above. Whack that back into dataset. Yay. And then what we need to do is we need to okay. Right. So that's coal means, isn't it? And I think we can do multiple by thinking. Okay, let's get rid of the test variable. Right. So I think test data set pipe and I think it's coal means and then it is I have to specify that? I think I do. Numbers was it? I guess I could do threat 1 to threat 6. Let's see if that works. I haven't specified a variable name for that. Actually, no, because I think this wouldn't be tidyverse, would it? So test. Let's do test threat mean. Let's do that. Right, is this gonna work? No. Object threat 1 not found. That's valid. That's valid. Okay. Let's do it based on the numbers instead. 128 to 133. Cool. 128. 133. Actually, no, hang on. I think I just need to put them in quotation marks, right? Oh, that's okay then. Fuck. It was an attempt. Okay. 128, 133. 33? Forgotten. Oh, hang on a second. NA is introduced by coercion. Wait, that means it was working. I just haven't updated the thing yet, have I? Yes, okay. If I do this now. No, that's still not working. Okay. Fuck. That's not found. Yeah, I want to create it. Okay, whatever. I'll just make it in a... error. Placement has 6 rows. Data has 60. What's gone on there then? I do row means, that's why. I'm silly. There we go. Okay. Okay, actually, okay, wait, was it, with this threat 1, threat 6, would it work? No, okay. It's worth a shot. Yes, okay. Has that worked as expected? Threat mean. It has! Okay, good. Okay, we've made progress, we've made progress. Success. Okay, let's just... I want to run I want to run a t-test very quickly, and then we can be done. Okay. So, I want to. Let's do this. Dataset. Select. Condition is not passive. Is that gonna work? No, I've broken it. Was it? Not condition. Eh? Did I forget to run this again? Is that why? That would help, wouldn't it? Okay, there we go. That's working now. Cool. Right. Run. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Are you not found? What are you doing? Select. No, tidyverse. Select even. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. What have I done wrong here? I meant to do selective. Filter. I was meant to do filter. On? There we go. Okay. I always get filter and select mixed up. It's very stressful. Okay, condition. Cool. That's what we wanted. Cool. We want to compare control to the active intervention condition. Let's do that. And then. Right. I haven't done any assumptions, but that's okay. T-test. We're doing TT dataset. Then we're doing. I've forgotten how to use it. And let's see. Oh, do I need to put them into a... Okay, X, non-empty numeric vector of values. Okay, so I want to do TT dataset. Ret main, and then Y should be Y equals condition. This might not work. TT dataset condition. This might not work because I haven't set it as a factor, but it's worth a try anyway. We'll see what happens. Thought so. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, okay. How do I do this again? TT dataset. TT dataset as factor. No. No, wait. Condition. And then TT dataset. I'm getting tired. As factor. So we need to set it as a factor so that it can actually register it in the thingy. No, it's still not working. Okay, cool. Okay. Calling variable x on a factor x is something like duplicate. Have I mixed these up the wrong way around? Is that what I've done? I think that's what I've done. No, wait, I forgot to set the, I know what I've done. I've not set the squiggly thing, haven't I? That's it. Or is that not it? Yeah, squiggly thing. That's the one. Thank you. I apologise, I'm getting tired. I say I'm getting tired as though I haven't, this entire stream hasn't been scuffed. There you go. Thank you. There's no significant difference. Let's go! Yay, replication failed. Replication failed successfully. Yes. Okay. To be fair, it is still quite a small sample, so that might be part of it. Though really you should be starting to see something at that point. There's going to be something. Okay. So, what have we got? Let's have a look. Our p-value is 0.51. Our t-value is negative 0.65935, and then yeah, the mean for the active group is 1.85, and the mean for the control group is 1.945. Okay, to be fair, it sounds like the thing here is that both conditions, people are just like, they're bottoming out the scale on threat anyway, so that might be the main reason why there's no effect there. That isn't the main thing we're testing in this. I just thought it would be a fun one to choose, but that does mean that the effect that we were expecting does not seem to be there. So, yay, replication failed successfully. Yay, okay. With that being said, that was actually the main thing I wanted to get done. I did not think it would take that long, goodness gracious. Like, I genuinely forget everything. Can you do a histogram of the mean variable? I certainly can. Let me remember how to do that. It's just hist, isn't it? Hist? Yes. I've forgotten. Wait. TC dataset. Threat mean. It's just that, right? Yeah, there you go. Goodness gracious, that is a skew. I don't know if that's... Wait, no. Maybe I should just... Oh no, I'm not in the way. Okay. Yeah, that is a skew. Yeah, I think I might have to normalize this to run anything on it. There's literally... Is there actually just nothing? Wait. Wait. Is there actually just... Yeah, there's not a single case where it's above the midpoint of the scale. That's not a good look. Okay. That's something. Yeah, that's like mega skewed. I'm not surprised, because this threat variable is like something a little bit silly. That makes sense. Like, we didn't put this in expecting to see anything necessarily. It's more just like there, because it's a regularly used scale. But that is still interesting. I'm very interested in this. Okay. Yeah, goodness, the skew. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a case of like yeah. I mean, it was only 6 items on a scale as well, but I don't think the scale was very good. It was the I won't say what the scale. I don't think it's very good at capturing what we're trying to capture, but it's like the one been tested and is used over and over again. I don't think it's got very strong psychometric properties, to be honest. Yeah. That's where we are. That's where we are. Okay. Yeah. With that being said, it is quite late now, and I'm quite tired, so I think it's probably time to wrap up. Ouch, I meant to do that. It's probably time to wrap up. That was really an experience. I love that every time I come on stream, I just instantly forget how to do anything. That's very cool. I think because normally I've got like 17 different documentation tabs open, so I don't really feel like I need to know things. And then when I'm on stream, I've only got like one screen really to work with because I need to keep the chat up too. Yeah, I don't know. That was an experience. But actually it was quite helpful. It was very helpful. Like having people in chat, especially you, Vufta. You've been really Vufta. You've been very helpful. I really appreciate it. Should have had 17 documentation tabs open. I know, it's terrible. It's really helpful having like feedback on what I'm doing. Like, especially with the debugging. The whole point of like doing this stream, not gonna lie, it was just for a bit of rubber ducking. So that's been a success, definitely. The data is questionable. But this is just me like writing out the code ready for when like the actual final data set comes in, because it's only got half of the observations that I need on it at the minute. So maybe things will change, but I don't will honest. If that's that it's leaning, I don't think it's gonna change. Especially yeah, if there's such a bad floor effect on the scale. That's not good. Not good. Yeah. But with that being said, yes, I think it is time to wrap up. So, I'm looking at my list of people that I follow. Actually, you know what? Let's have a look. Let's see who else is streaming at the minute in the category as well. Let's have a look. What do we raid? Raid. Is anyone interesting in the category? Same category. There we go. I always feel like I need to raid into people in science and tech more often. I never actually get around to it. Like, well, not that I don't get around to it, but like, I don't know. I kind of look through it and like so much of it just looks sus. Like, there's something very, very weird about science and tech as a category because you open it up and it's like half of it is like weird AI and flat Earth, and then there's like loads of people building PCs, and then there's just like live streams of earthquakes and seismic activity and stuff like that, which is very cool. I like the seismic activity stuff, and I like the PC building. That's valid. The things about flat Earth, I'm less convinced on, for obvious reasons. Yeah, it looks like everything's just more AI, and I'm scrolling through it and I'm just seeing loads of AI. So much AI. So much weather information. So much earthquakes. Yeah. PC building should go more in arts and craft. I mean, I feel like it fits in either, right? It's definitely a bit of a craft. Like, there's definitely an art to it, but it does also fit in science and tech because it's tech, right? It is tech. Okay, I give up. Let's go and raid into somebody that I follow instead. What shall we do? We've got some choices. Do we want to? One of my friends is doing a subathon. I wouldn't, obviously, no pressure to actually, you know, contribute to the subathon. But I think it might be fun to go and say hi. Is that okay? Are we okay with that? I hope we're okay with that. We're doing it anyway. We're doing it anyway. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. It's been really nice having somebody who actually knows what they're doing. Good night. Thank you. You have a good night too. Great stream. Even if I couldn't help you, I might not be here next stream on Sunday. Real life is in the way. That's okay. I never expect you to be here. Like, every time that anyone joins the stream, I'm like, that makes me happy. Thank you for doing that. But if you can't make it, it's fine. I get it. Sometimes I can't make my own streams. Like, let's be real. Life just gets in the way sometimes. It's fine. It happens. It happens. It's fine. It's all good. No pressure. Things stop being fun if you feel pressured to turn up, you know? Okay. So we're gonna go raid into Almantis. Almantis, for those of you who don't know already, I think he used to be a professor. I think he used to be a sociology professor, I believe. And he is now a streamer. Very cool. Yeah, he's doing a subathon. I think it was his anniversary recently. Like, yeah, it says affiliate anniversary, so it's his affiliate anniversary. So we're gonna go say hi. We're gonna go watch him play some Majesty Gold HD. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a strategy game, so I love that. Yeah. I've got nothing else. Next stream, as Potter said, will be on Sunday. I'm going to be doing a co-working stream because I need to write my thesis, man. Like, it's getting a bit out of hand. I'm literally just going to be here, and I will either be doing more R coding or writing. And, you know, I might not say much, but I will be here if you need to get anything done on a Sunday. I'm not expecting anyone to. Sunday is normally a chill time for most people, but yeah, I'm in the thesis crunch, so there is no such thing as chill time for me at the minute. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. This wasn't educational, let's be honest. It was more educational for me, I think, more than anyone else. I've learned how to actually do things. I'm going to try and power out as much more of this script as I can over the next few days. Might come back to it on Sunday. We will see. The plan is to start streaming at 1 PM UTC. It is a Sunday though, so I might be late. I'm always possibly late, especially might be late. Yes. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoy whatever Almantis is doing. It looks funky. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you another time. I've got nothing else. Thank you for joining. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Have a good evening or day or whatever your time zone is. Have fun.